And Martin Perez is going to lead the boys out onto the field today. He is the Rangers starter so far this season, 7-3 in his 18 starts with a 4.84 ERA. The home runs have been a little bit of a problem, 17 of those allowed so far. The ground ball rate at 42% for Martin.
Falls behind in the count here to Betts.
Mookie not waiting to see another one as he drills one to left field. Will it stay up? It is a fair ball off the wall. So Betts will slide into second with a leadoff double.
I think Mookie does the best Freddie.
Scoring position for the scorching hot Freddie Freeman. First pitch swinging, base hit into center field. So the Dodgers are at the corners, 2 batters in.
Will Smith goes after the first pitch, lofts it into relatively shallow left field. Smith is there to make the catch and will not challenge his arm. 4-pitch walk after the really good put out of Will Smith. And so for Martin, a bases loaded spot here.
The Dodgers left-hander Max Muncy digs in. The grand slam situation in front of him. So now the 2-1 to Muncy. Muncy to Midland. Grand slam. Dodgers up 4-0. Home cooking for his 3rd grand slam of the year.
Ball is just absolutely murdered. I guess in Texas, when you're talking about meat, you should say that ball was smoked.
The Dodgers as a team have more grand slams than anybody in baseball. That's their 10th.
Rojas batting .226.
And he flares that to center field. That'll hang up for Leote. And he makes the catch. The inning is done, but one big swing has been huge early on here. The Muncy grand slam.
Emmett Sheehan is a guy that really wants to turn the trend on what's happening right now. The first 3 starts were outstanding. The last couple have not been. Throw some strikes, especially first pitch strikes.
First pitch, fly ball, right field. DeLuca handles it. A long run for Johnny, but he made it.
And he looks at ball 4 outside. So back-to-back walks for Emmett Sheehan.
In the air, right center. Outman racing after it. DeLuca will make the play. They run into each other. Neither base runner was tagging. So it stays first and second for Texas.
Now Jonah Heim, the all-star catcher, switch hitter, batting left-handed. 2 out and 2 on.
Ball hit well. Out toward right, and a diving effort by DeLuca. This time he didn't get it. 1 run is in. Here comes Lowe. He'll score. A 2-run double for Jonah Heim, and the Rangers at long last get a little break.
Well, that's a big one because we saw DeLuca earlier in this series make 2 tremendous plays in center field, and this time it looked like he was there again for a Superman-style catch. He had it in the glove, but fortunately it popped out.
So the lead for the Dodgers cut in half. Popped up right side. Betts will call off Freeman. And that's it for the first inning. Action-packed to kick off this series finale.
So 2 up and 2 down here in the top of the second. 1-2. Taken to the top of the zone. Strike 3 called. Perez comes back after the 4-run first and retires the side in order in the second.
That is inside ball 4. His 3rd walk already this afternoon. .284 average for Taveras coming in.
Ready with his 0-2. Strikes Taveras out.
These strikeouts are better than the walks. The walks have been piling up over the last 3 starts for him.
And that is inside ball 4. 4 walks early on here.
Dodgers leading 4-2, but the go-ahead run at the plate in the form of Marcus Semien.
And that's on the ground up the middle, base hit. Miller around third. They'll send him. RBI single by Semien. He makes it a 1-run game.
And right on time once again with Corey Seager out. Marcus Semien coming up big here.
So first and second and 2 outs. And Nathaniel Lowe coming up.
That one's back up the middle. That one gets through. Around third base, Josh Smith. And Nathaniel Lowe has tied the game in the second inning. It's 4-4.
Now this is big for the Rangers to erase that deficit after being down by 4.
New game, and Young flew out to right field. He was in the first inning, 0 for 1. He hits this one sharply up the middle. Base hit, and the Rangers have taken a lead. RBI single by Young, and it's 5-4.
After 2 in the first, 3 here in the second, and they're on top.
2 balls, 2 strikes. Sheehan strikes out the all-star catcher. Bring an end to the second inning, but the Rangers score 3 after the leadoff walk. Here's Will Smith. Smith sprays it to right field. That's tailing towards the line, and it will drop down in fair territory. Bounces into the stand, so instead of scoring, Freddie Freeman will have to head back to third base. But that's a double for Smith.
Taylor walked and scored a run in the first inning. It's this one out to left field. That's not going to carry. Josh Smith in to make the catch. And that's the second time a fly ball to left by the Dodgers just hasn't been deep enough to get a run home. So here's Max Muncy, and remember he delivered that grand slam. Here's his 0-2 and a swing and a miss, and he went with a changeup. A big strikeout of Muncy, 2 away.
That is a big one, and it also helps there, as you were talking about, with maybe just a little bit below the strike zone being open. That's going to put hitters in swing mode, and especially when you have 2 strikes. Got second and third, nobody out after your team just came back and took the lead. Gets the fly out of Taylor, a 3-pitch strikeout of Max Muncy, and now what are we up to? 11 pitches in this at bat.
And this would be the 11th. And a bouncer up the middle, backhanded by Simeon. In time, got him, and the inning is done. And Perez escapes a big-time jam in the third.
Rangers going to try to add on here against Emmett Sheehan.
Now Leote, who struck out in the second. Sheehan's 0-2, and that ball's hit well out to the alley in right center. That gets down and is going to roll for a while. Duran's in. Miller headed to the plate. Here comes a throw, and it's dropped. A 2-run double by Leote Taveras, and the Rangers have a 7-4 lead.
But he really flipped the script after that first inning, as you were talking about. We had those concerns when things go bad. Can they get away from him quickly? So far, he has righted the ship.
Oh boy, Betts goes after the first pitch, a pop up into right field. Jankowski with a great speed tracks it down, and the inning is over. That's 3 straight scoreless frames.
Lowe's been on base twice, walked and scored in the first, singled and drove in a run in the second. Swing and a miss, and Lowe out on strikes.
She now has 3 strikeouts. Say hello again to Josh Young.
Foul tip into the glove of Barnes. He holds on for strike 3.
That's high, and he loses Jonah Heim, so another walk. The Rangers have another base runner. Brings up Ezekiel Duran. 0-2 pitch. That ball's hit well down the left field line. That could be trouble. It's off the fence. Taylor will take it on a couple of hops. Around third, Jonah Heim. Here comes the throw. Jonah slides. He's safe. Headed to third now, Duran. RBI double, and it's 8-4 Rangers. So they draw the 5 walks today. They managed to get all 5 of those guys in.
So Alex Vesia will come in for the second time this series. Did he? He did. Vesia with an inning-ending strikeout. The Rangers have scored the last 8 and lead by 4.
Really good to see Martin back out there for the 6th inning.
0-2 pitch, and that is strike 3 call. That is perfectly placed.
That's back-to-back strikeouts looking for Martin, and a well-located 2-seam fastball to the glove side.
So far, Martin Perez rewarding his manager for giving him a chance to get through the 6th.
First things first, you got to finish this one.
Oh, and he did. Pinned it on the outside corner. 6th strikeout of the afternoon for Perez.
The Dodger hitters getting ready for some high-octane fastballs now. Aroldis Chapman coming out of the Rangers bullpen. Chris Taylor gets into one and puts it into the gap in left center field. It's going to roll all the way to the wall. And Taylor got a 100-mile-an-hour four-seamer, turned it around, and is standing at second base with his 8th double of the year.
It's the first time Muncy has ever faced Aroldis Chapman. Here's the 1-2. And he got him with a fastball. That was a 4-seamer at 101. And he strikes out Muncy, 2 away. The 0-2. And he got him swinging 103 with a fastball. Inning over.
That movement was incredible. First, it was Max Muncy on the 4-seam fastball, 101 miles an hour, couldn't catch up. And then Yanni Hernandez, the former Ranger, had to deal with 103. Cool note here for Will Smith as he comes in the game, and now his 500th career appearance in the regular season in the big leagues.
Now 2 outs away from putting this one to bed, and that might do it. Duran to second, won the relay to first. Got him! Double play! And what a way to finish it. The Rangers take game 3 from the Dodgers, 8-4.